What's up guys, VeryCoolAlan here with another video for you, and today we're going to be talking about the final leaks and rumors for the upcoming Pixel phones by Google. They're expected to be announced on October 4th, which is this upcoming Tuesday, and we just got some new information of what is going down. A few carriers have leaked, maybe, I don't know what they did, but they pretty much leaked information about the Pixel phones, which are going to be two of them. So might as well just share with you what they, the biggest leak was from this company called Carphone Warehouse. So they're based out in the UK, and they pretty much leaked a bunch of pictures. So let's get started. So the first picture shows the cases for these phones. It says your case by Google, designed using imagery from Google Earth and Google Trends. So these are just like live cases that you can use like wallpapers from yourself, or you can choose one of the preset ones and they'll fit your phone. Nothing special about them, they're just cases with like fancy pictures on them. They're a little bit expensive, but if you want something like that, they're going to be available for these phones. They're already available for the Nexus 6 and the 6P, I believe, and a few other phones like the Nexus 5, 5X. But if you want them for the new Pixel phones, they're going to be available, and that's that. Now to the next one. It says your battery charged fast, and obviously this is talking about the USB Type-C that was implemented in the Nexus 6P last year. It's going to be continuing on as the trend is starting to grow and grow more, and a lot of carriers, OEMs, are adopting this new charging connection. So it's going to have USB Type-C with rapid charging, and it says up to 7 hours of battery life in just 15 minutes. So we'll see how that actually works out in the real world. As you know, the Nexus 6P is fast charging, but it's not really not the fastest. So we will see what happens. That's all it says right now. It just says 15 minutes for 15 minutes of charging equals up to 7 hours of battery life. Now, if you look at these pictures, it also includes pictures of the phone, which they're going to come in two colors, in white and black. So you can actually see the white model being shown on these pictures. Okay, and then the next photo is going to be, it's saying your chats, your style, which is talking about Google Allo, or Allo, the smart messaging app that just got introduced about a week ago. I don't know if you guys are using it, but it's supposed to be like an iMessage competitor, sort of. You can do little GIFs, emojis, you can do pictures, and it has a smart reply, has Google Assistant, it has Google Search built in, so it's basically supposed to be your all-around messaging platform. But there are some things missing, some things that are broken, some things that don't work well, so it's making a few people mad, a lot of people mad, even though it just surpassed 5 million downloads. So I'm guessing they're gonna push this into the phone, maybe make it the default messaging app. I don't know how that's gonna be received. I personally am not using that because I don't like it. I don't really care for any of those features. I just want messaging, and that's it. So we'll see what happens. It's basically just a picture of the phone with just a little screenshot of Google Allo. And the next one says your closest friends closer, and it's Google Duo, which is the companion app to Google Allo. Google Duo is basically just a simple FaceTime app, basically. It's very bare bones, stock, nothing like Skype. It's just you have the person's number, the profile, their email, whatever, and you call them, and that's it. Big red button to hang up, and that's pretty much it, and to switch cameras. It's bare bones, stock. It's supposed to be companion to Allo. Hopefully they're talking about putting them together, but we're not sure when that's going to actually become available. So right now they're two separate apps. It's kind of dumb sometimes, but you know, whatever. Apple does the same thing with FaceTime and iMessage. So this is pretty much the same thing. It's just announcing that Google Duo is going to be on this phone as well. So I'm guessing they're pushing these two apps, their new apps, into the phone. They're probably going to make them the default messaging and video chatting apps, which is okay. I mean, it's good that they'll do that because they'll get it to more people, but I don't know how it will be received because these apps aren't that great. You can do Skype, which is way better, and you can do just another messaging app if you want. I mean, something that's not completely not, broken. Next segment, the black model. of the Google Pixel phone. So it's pretty cool. It says your photo smart. This one's just talking about Google Photos. So it's talking about how it will be backed up and organized into the cloud, and that's already been done. Anybody can do this. This is not a Pixel phone exclusive. It's just showcasing something that hopefully that will attract buyers, customers in, and maybe they won't know that they can do this on their phone. But this is another little segment that's kind of useless because a lot of people can do it already, but it's pretty cool to have them. And it says your phone never full. If you guys have seen the new commercial from Google talking about the Google Photos uploads to the cloud, and now this phone is gonna have like a smart storage expander feature, or if your storage is getting full, it'll upload some things to the cloud, and it'll make sure that you never run out of storage. Basically, never run. If you got a 32GB phone, then you can just easily just upload stuff, and then it'll just rework itself like the next big Robin. Kind of uses the same technology, a little bit different, but it's about the same. And then the next one, it's gonna be your personal Google Assistant, which is something I talked about earlier. This is the Allo's internal Google Assistant, which is basically like Google Now, sort of, a little bit different. So you just ask it things, Google things. They want to get search into these phones because for some reason, I didn't even know this, Google searches are mostly done on laptops and desktops. They're not done on phones, even though like most of the world has phones. Still, more searches are being done like someone sitting down on a computer. They're not done on the go, which is weird because I Google things like 10 times more than I Google something on the desktop. So they're trying to push this for more people because more searches, more money, more ads. Google makes more money. So this is something that they're pushing. They talked about it in Google I/O 2016, and all you gotta do is just say "Okay Google," which is a hot phrase. Almost every phone has this. You can basically do it on any phone. So it is gonna be called the Pixel, and the phone by Google. They're not saying Pixel and Pixel XL. They're just saying introducing Pixel. It shows off the white model, so it's gonna have a glass like square on the top, and the bottom I'm hoping it's gonna be aluminum, anodized aluminum, like the Nexus 6P. And the front's gonna be white for the white model, not gonna be black anymore. And for the black model, it's gonna be like stealth black, so black on front, black on black in the back. And basically has the same things. You guys already seen the renders. It has a flat camera this time, no camera hump. Flash, fingerprint sensor on the back, a G logo on the back instead of Nexus, killing off the Nexus, that's the rumor. So that's pretty much it. Other than the specs, Telus actually leaked the specs, and the specs are 4GB of RAM, a 5.5-inch QHD display for the XL, and a 5-inch Full HD display for the regular Pixel. And it's gonna have Snapdragon 821. The battery's gonna be a little bit different, but other than that, just the batteries and the pixel and the screen size / resolution, those are only differences on these phones. Not like last year's 6P and 5X, where the 5X was a weaker, cheaper model. These are going to be basically the same thing. One's going to be smaller, one's going to be bigger, just like the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus. The only thing that's different is the price, the battery, and the screen / resolution. Other than that, these things are going to be exactly the same. So it just comes to, if you want a smaller phone, you want a bigger phone. Personally, I want the bigger phone. Don't know if I'm going to get it because there's no front-facing speakers this time. It's only a top and then a bottom, and they're saying they might use like the HTC 10 where it's going to be the tweeter and the bass woofer. I don't know, I hope at least they do that. That's pretty much it for it, guys. There is no more pricing detail right now, but they are rumored to be priced around $649 starting at 32GB and $699 for the XL at 32GB. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. I'll make an update video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.